Now to continuing in-depth coverage of the suicide attack at Turkey's airport. At 5, we told you how the attack unfolded, and now new at 5:30, we're learning more about the victims. A funeral for one of the 41 has already taken place. He was a 25-year-old man who was working as a ground servicing employee when the attack happened. 230 people were hurt in the attack. And closer to home, Massachusetts State Police say they are maintaining a robust and multi-layered security operation at Boston's Logan International Airport following the attack. Travelers at the airport were met with heavily armed guards and canine teams. I'm joined now by Eyewitness News analyst, retired Lieutenant General Centracchio. And following the attacks in Turkey, we had a suicide bomber, blew himself up out in front of the airport, which allowed everyone to go that way and two others to go inside. With all the distractions going on with the guns and the vests and something like this, it's not really, we haven't seen before. How do you prepare for something like this?
Number one, you can't. But I think it's clear to say that this particular incident in Turkey was different from several others, meaning that there was a deception to begin with outside the terminal. It exploded, and consequently that drew all the security forces to that point. In the meantime, two others went right by that, right through security, using rifles and obviously exploding several other devices within the terminal. 41 people lost their lives and hundreds of others were injured. So it's a different tactic.
So we're looking at this, U.S. officials looking at this as far as security-wise. What can we expect to see now, especially with traveling for the holiday weekend?
I think you might see, especially at Logan and especially at TFG, a greater presence of physical security outside the terminal and as well as within the terminal. So I say they're really preparing to have an extension of the in-depth security they have before you even get to the point where they'll detect whether you have a gun or explosives.
And on this topic of security, too, we're talking about 4th of July celebrations, lots of parades going on, especially Bristol, where you have thousands of people coming out for that. Security also, too, on the minds of many.
I think you'll see that, too. People should feel comfortable that any intelligence that's available is given to the fusion cell, and they, in turn, give that to the local police departments. But you will see a presence, a more significant presence of armed personnel along the route, perhaps, and other things that we won't see. So I would feel secure going to the 4th of July
Feel
parade.
safe and enjoying the holiday. All right, General, thank you so much. And for more with the General, head over to our website, WPRI.com.